All right, you guys want to talk What If first or Suicide Squad?
I think What If
We
probably
could
needs a
knock
little
out What If pretty quickly. Marty, what are your spoiler-free thoughts on the first
Oh, I
episode of
got
What If?
this. All right. So, has anyone seen Captain America: First Avenger?
I have.
Yeah,
You take Captain America, but not instead of the U.S. He's British.
Mm.
he's
It's a
German.
woman. It's
Spoilers.
Red face.
Captain
British.
That's the show.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, Aaron.
I ended up not getting a chance to watch it today.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yes. I love it.
I am.
No, I will watch it for sure. But yeah, this is definitely one of the ones that I'm least looking forward to of the ones that I know of, like Spider-Man as Sorcerer Supreme and like other shit like that. That I'm like, oh, that'll probably be pretty cool.
I told you budget about an hour, right?
Yeah. But I'm definitely I'm looking forward to watching. But I agree that like the idea of Captain Britain like is interesting, but it's not enough to like really. I think compared to some of the other like really fucking fascinating scenarios that they can kind of come up with by changing some things up. So I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't reel me in enough. And also when I got your text, like I watched it, I was not impressed. I was like, yikes! I'm not even impressed from the start. And then hearing that nobody else was impressed, I was like, yeah, I'll get around to this, but this is not going to be a priority. Go ahead, Marty. I see your hands up.
Does Captain Carter support Brexit? That's the question I would like to have.
Probably.
She a Tory?
She's probably a Tory.
I thought you said does Captain. I thought it was going to be like a sort of like a knock joke, like with a punchline. So I'm a little disappointed right now. Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, she does. How? And you're gonna be like,
knock.
Yeah, who's there?
Brexit.
Brexit who?
Oh, you were almost there. Marty, give it a shot. I'll edit it. Marty, I'll edit it to make it seem like you nailed it. Hurry. Think of a punchline.
Transition.
He thought that
Brexit who?
I thought that through as much.
I'm gonna just go Brexit the room.
Maybe we won't keep it. Oh, okay, he left. All right, that's good. Podcast. But I am totally on the same page as Marty. If you saw Captain America: The First Avenger, you have basically seen this movie or this episode.
That doesn't really excite me. I mean, maybe I don't remember if I've seen that.
Wes, I've got something that will excite you though. Who is the narrator of What If? Well, it's none other than Jeffrey Wright playing the Watcher. Bernard?
So are you frozen?
Nice. I don't. Yeah, you gotta be a little more specific.
He looks like one of those Westworld robots.
He does, because he's
like,
spoilers.
Are you a robot?
Spoiler, yeah.
Oh please! If you haven't seen the first season by now, you don't even deserve to have spoilers. Like,
so the animation style kind of reminded me of Cosmos. I don't know if you guys watched the Neil deGrasse Tyson version of Cosmos. The movie, this is the same as the movie, except last minute Peggy has to get the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers. They won't let her fight because she's a woman.
What is Steve Rogers doing?
You'll find out when I tell you in this next sentence that after Peggy steals the Tesseract. So Captain Carter steals the Tesseract, which Mr. Stark, not Tony, Tony's dad. What was his name? Anybody know?
My father was Mr. Stark. Call me Tony.
Timmy Stark. Howard Stark. So Howard Stark takes the Tesseract and makes Steve Rogers the first Iron Man suit. He goes by Hydra Stomper. Now,
okay, yeah, Nazi puncher.
Basically,
are you fucking kidding me?
The Bear Jew.
Yeah, seriously.
America's right hand. That's what they call me.
So,
are you kidding me?
Peggy's called Captain Carter, not Captain United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. didn't
Well,
roll
hail
off the
the
tongue.
IRA.
In Britain.
Tell that to the IRA.
So they get to the scene where they're boarding the train in the snow. Bucky does not fall off the train, so implications maybe for the series. I don't know how intertwined these stories are going to be because they've been.
Honestly, if they're not all intertwined, then I'm
Then
very
what's the point?
less interested. Yeah, like,
Literally,
I'm
It's
fine.
just like each one is interesting. It's like a Black Mirror or whatever, where they're like,
Yeah,
"What if
yeah,
it
but-
happened?" And then they just like, once it's
dude,
done, it's
but
done.
if you're gonna start it off with some shit like that, and it's like, okay, well now I want to see the implication, like
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
they're
you
and
change
I
a
think
bunch
you
of
would
shit. Like
that.
I want, like you should start with the earlier stuff, which it seems like they're doing, which makes sense, and then we move on from there and kind of get like to the later movies and shows, but it's completely different. That'll be interesting because the early shit won't be interesting. It's like, oh, Captain America, he ate a sandwich instead of eating a salad, and now he's kind of fat. And I'm like, okay,
Shawarma.
but now it causes a bunch. He ate a bunch of shawarma instead of working out one day. Captain America got a call from his friends Wes and Marty to come down to Aladdin's. This segment is brought to you by Aladdin's. Come down to Hartford, get some delicious.
Come on
shawarma.
down.
Come
Shwarm
on
it up.
down. Aladdin's, come on down.
Come shwarm our shawarma.
278-0202.
Oh, dude, I could go over some right now. But like it only makes it worth it if it has implications later on
I
in
think
the
there are
universe. So.
implications. Well, we'll see if they. I've heard a rumor. Well, not a rumor, but a theory that because Bucky doesn't die, or doesn't fall off the train, he doesn't become the Winter Soldier, so he doesn't kill Howard Stark. So Tony's whole premise for being Iron Man doesn't happen.
That makes sense.
And also,
that's what I'm saying. Like that would make sense.
Captain America's already Iron Man, so yeah.
And then there's no
was the
War
implication.
Machine. So because of the whole multiverse thing that happened in Loki, Marvel is calling this show completely canon because it's happening in another universe. So anyway, Bucky does not.
I feel like Loki absolutely opened a bunch of fucking doors.
So Bucky doesn't fall off the train, but Steve kind of does when he gets blown up. So Hydra captures Steve to take the Tesseract. Red Skull summons the champion of Hydra. And
Who is it?
It looks like some sort of tentacly monster.
Kind of tentacle thing, because that's what
probably
isn't that
Cthulhu.
what Hydra's thing looks like.
Champion of Hydra's a tentacle thing. Yeah. Like that's a little weird.
Octopus.
So it kills Red Skull. Peggy pushes it back through the portal and then wakes up in the future by Nick Fury and Hawkeye. Fun fact about this episode, and probably episodes going forward, is most of these characters are voiced by their real-life counterpart, not Steve Rogers, so Chris Evans wasn't in it, but they got Samuel Jackson to play those one or two lines of Nick Fury at the end.
He's like, motherfucker!
He just emailed them like a file. He's like, I can say like, oh no, you didn't, and
motherfucker.
Yeah.
They just cut it together, motherfucker. You are
off this motherfucking plane.
These motherfucking Hydra. They keep killing my motherfucking friends, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it so choppy? It's like, we couldn't get him to come in and record. We just had
killing
the soundboard.
It's like Jeff in that one.
Just fucking hitting buttons, man. Just hitting buttons.
That'd be
awesome. I love it.
Sebastian Stan is Bucky.
Sebastian Stan, as much credit as he gets, what does he do anything else? Is he just like he's just Bucky, right? Like I feel like he doesn't do anything else.
Like any movie?
No, I mean like obviously he's been in other movies, but I feel like everybody's like, oh, Sebastian Stan's great. He's Bucky. He's great. And I'm like, I'm not a huge Bucky fan in general, but like also
I think the Winter Soldier's cool.
No, yeah, but like what else does he like as an actor? Like what else has
Did you know
he done?
he's a Romanian American?
Did you know he went to Rutgers?
He did. It's on his Wikipedia. Yeah. And
did he play on the football team?
No.
Guys, he was in The Martian.
Did you know he's 6 feet tall? I always imagined Sebastian Stan was like 5'7".
Honestly, dude,
tiny. That's probably because Chris Evans was like 6'3".
I always thought he was
probably
small.
it.
Fucking Chris Evans ruining
all
shit
those
again.
All those dudes are tall except for Downey, I think. Like at least like 6 foot, probably, because the fucking Hemsworth is like 6'2" or 6'3".
I was like, who's Hemward?
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth.
cousin Hemsworth. He
Mr.
plays the
N-word.
oboe.
You gotta rub some hemward cream on you.
Mr. N-word.
N-word. Yeah.
Cut it off. Cut it off. Get the fuck. He plays the oboe. Oh, maybe it's these 4 drinks, or maybe Aaron's gotten really funny in the last hour. But damn, that was good. He plays the oboe.
That'll get cut.
That will get cut.
For sure.
Until
Fuck me.
Brian's gonna fucking
Brian already
he's gonna ADR
timestamped it.
himself to saying
He's
that
like,
joke.
So yeah, what if it was all right? I'm more interested.
What if it was better?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm excited
Suicide Squad.
for the T'Challa episode, so I'm assuming we're gonna skip Aaron's quote corner for what if, and you're gonna save that for the Suicide Squad.
Oh, sure.